Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as the Mayans. So, I skipped a bunch of turns because quite honestly nothing was really happening. Mostly me skipping turns, waiting for some buildings. So, what's the current situation? I got both electricity and biology. I have two sources of oil. This one and this one. That's a total of 5 oil. I already improved both of these tiles. These are actually quite nice for me because they give me a pretty good production boost. I'm not actually working this tile right now because I want to grow this city a little bit more. Which means, actually yeah, I can work it like this if I want to miss out on 2 gold per turn. I guess that's worth it. Anyway, I also have at least 4 sources of aluminium. I just finished researching electricity, so none of them are improved yet. I don't actually control these 2 tiles, but that's going to be a lot of aluminium, at least 10. Right, that's going to be 12 aluminium, yep, so I can probably trade some of it. Other than that, I need 11 turns to enter Modern Era, because I'm going to get a great scientist in 11 turns. I decided to do it through refrigeration, because that would allow me to get some submarines. I want to have at least some submarines, just in case Harun's fleet is going to be a problem, which it might be. Some of my coastal cities are quite exposed. I did build city walls around most of my cities close to Harun. I have city walls in Palenque, I have city walls in Chichen Itza. My army is still not very impressive. I do have 1 rifleman. I also built a fort right here, just in case I'm going to need it. I have 1 Gatling gun and 2 lancers. That's my entire army right now. I do have 1000 gold, and I built some more universities. I only need 1 more university in Koba. Once I'm done with that, I could build the Oxford University. I don't actually have a library in there yet, so I can't buy the university even if I wanted to. I would have to actually buy the library first. That's going to be a little bit too much gold. I'll just wait with Oxford University and maybe use it to enter Atomic Era. That's a possibility. I might do exactly that actually. I will definitely have to get plastics, so I could use Oxford University to get penicillin and enter Atomic Era like that. Also, I'm going to get my first research agreement in 9 turns. I already have Scientific Revolution, so that's going to be plus 50%. My first research agreement is going to trigger on turn 352, so in 9 turns. And then I got 1 more with Attila a little bit later. There it is. I still want to sign some more research agreements, but I also want to buy a few units. I have an armory in Palenque, but that's my only city with armory right now. I'm planning to get at least artillery before I attack Harun. I wouldn't mind actually capturing this city. It won't give me any extra luxuries, but this city is really getting on my nerves. And it's probably well developed. I should have enough happiness to sustain 1 city that's not bringing any extra luxury. I do have some luxury trades available with some of the civilizations I'm friendly with, so that shouldn't be a huge problem. Ideology, however, might be a problem. Ideologies are all over the place. I haven't decided what ideology I want to go for. I'll have to decide in the next 9 turns. I do have a lot of faith. I will continue filling rationalism tree, because that might allow me to catch up. I'm getting a lot of faith per turn, so I would get not only 1 technology for free, I would also be able to faith by great scientists. And I got a golden age. Also, I can use the Mayan long count ability to get a great general, which not only I'm going to need against Harun, I will also get influence with 2 city-states. So I definitely think that's worth it. I won't kick Portugal out, but I could give them 250 gold. And that would work quite nicely. Do I actually have incense from anyone right now? No, I don't? Okay, so no, yeah, I do, okay. But I'm going to grab a great general anyway. Also, since I get a lot of comments about this, and I already replied at least several times, you cannot pick the same great person twice from the Mayan long count calendar ability. If I hover over the Great Engineer, for example, you can see on the tooltip that I can't pick him because he was already selected as a bonus earlier in the game. So you can't pick the same great person twice. Anyway, I'm going with the great general. So there we go. That will give me some influence with the city-states. Also, I have to make a quick cut to disable Steam overlay. Sorry about that. Alright, so as I was saying, I should be able to get allied with this city-state right here. I'll just drop 250 gold on them. That's kind of convenient because I had the quest for gold. I could send a trade route to Mombasa, but Arabia is 70 influence ahead of me. That's not really going to happen. I can't really get allied with any other city-state, which is unfortunate because Harun is getting Mehal Safaris from Hanoi, and that will make his capital borderline impossible to take, probably. Mehal Safaris are just insane when they are defending your capital. We'll see. Either way, I can't really steal that city-state from him. So, right, let's grab that aluminium. I still only have 3 workers. I don't think I'll need more than that, honestly. I should be fine with 3. This guy will stay here. I am building a harbor in Palenque because I need to connect some of my cities through harbors. I do have some roads, but I definitely need a harbor in at least one city, in this one right here, Tulum. So right now we're basically waiting for some technologies. I need to get dynamite if I want to declare war. Kind of. Because really, cannons just won't be good enough against a city like this. Not to mention I need free tile range to actually be able to do anything to that city. That's what I'm going to wait for. I'll probably grab at least one more armory somewhere. I think I only have armory in Palenque right now. There's the armory in Palenque. I do have barracks in several cities. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Also, I've been considering faith buying a great prophet to convert these 2 cities, buy cathedral in there, and then send that great prophet to convert some of the city-states to my religion. Budapest wants my religion, for example, and it's fairly close. I don't think I can kick Harun out of there, but I'd be able to at least get friendly with them. I'm going to do that. I kind of wanted to save my faith for great scientists, because I could really use that. I'm still several technologies behind. Also, there are quite a lot of wars going on, I forgot to mention that, which is both good and bad at the same time, because Caesar is fighting Attila, which is kind of bad for me. I wanted them to fight Gandhi, not each other. However, Gandhi is also fighting Portugal, so that's kind of nice, and Askia is fighting Portugal. That's good for me. Unfortunately, I couldn't get anyone to attack Harun. He's just way too isolated. So yeah, that's not happening. As for technologies, as you can see, the situation is not that bad anymore. I'm only, what, 7 technologies behind Arabia? That's not totally terrible, but I'm not in a great shape either. I'm hoping to steal 2 good technologies with these 2 spies. If one of them gets killed, I'll be in big trouble. So we'll see about that. I will finish refrigeration before these guys steal anything. I'll probably use the few turns between that to research some cheaper technologies. We'll see. I need to check the timings once I complete refrigeration. I will get that great scientist in a few turns, and then I also have the research agreement. So great scientist in 7 turns, then research agreement on turn 352. I need to check the technology tree once I get that great scientist. I might be able to get some more expensive technologies with the spies. That would be awesome. Let's have a look. So, if I could get plastics, that would be awesome. I need to see if anyone actually has plastics. Do I want to trade for cotton? Well, not really, but might as well keep that trade. For now, I'm not declaring war yet. Yeah, as you can see, he already has access to artillery. So that's going to be a little bit problematic. Anyway, I can check if anyone has plastics by checking their capital. At least in case of Mecca and Lisbon. If they have a research lab in there, I know they have plastics. University, public school, no research lab in here. That doesn't mean they don't have plastics, but if they had a research lab in there, I would know for sure. No research lab here either. I also didn't see infantry, so it looks like they do not have plastics yet. That's good for me. Mostly because I can't really afford to fight infantry with riflemen. Infantry has base strength 70, and riflemen, which is the strongest unit I have access to right now, has combat strength, what? 34, I think. Yeah, 34. So that wouldn't be so great. And I don't really have time to research replaceable parts. I could research steam power and then steal replaceable parts. I know Portugal has replaceable parts because they built Statue of Liberty, which kind of sucks by the way, but whatever. So I could research steam power after refrigeration. Then get it before my spy steals something and use that spy to steal replaceable parts. I mean, I need replaceable parts for plastics anyway, so I think that's a pretty good idea. I could actually use Oxford University to get plastics, instead of using Oxford to get into atomic era. I think that's going to be better. I need to get research lab at least in my 1 or 2 top science cities if I don't want to fall behind too much. That will have to happen. So, a few more turns. I will try to go to war at least before 10,400. I seriously need to prepare properly if I want to do it. Obviously, I won't be going for domination in this game because it's way too late to change that. You can't really decide to go for domination when AIs entered modern era. You have to start working on that early in the game. I will definitely not have time to take all capital cities in this game. That's for sure, but hey, I'll try to make it as fun as possible. It's not really about winning or losing, it's about making the game fun. And yes, I still need to improve the oil over here, but my workers are kind of busy at the moment. Alright, what's going on here? Portugal is about to lose their archaeologists. I didn't really bother with the antiquity sites. I might use them for landmarks now that I'm not focusing on culture victory anymore. I can get at least one landmark right here. Where was the other side? I had another one somewhere around here. Oh yeah, here. This would make a pretty decent landmark because that's a grassland tile with 2 food. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a landmark over there. In fact, I might grab that in Palenque right now. That's 15 turns. What's my top production city at the moment? 30, Oxmal. Oh yeah, that's because I sent a cargo ship to Oxmal with production. I think I'll grab an archaeologist in here. I could definitely use the culture boost from a landmark, and this is an awesome landmark site. I like any tile which has at least 1 food for landmarks, and 2 food is just awesome because you can get that culture and keep growing your city at the same time. This tile, for example, has 0 food, so while this is still useful for landmark, this one is significantly better. But other than that, I'm not really going to bother with archaeologists. Unless I don't have anything better to do with my production, which is fairly unlikely to happen. Oh yeah, there's one more landmark over here, that's Tanja tile, with 1 food. I might grab that one too. So, this guy, what do I need first? Probably the oil. I don't think I'll be selling the oil. My economy is in a good shape. So I don't really feel like I need to sell the oil, I'd rather keep it honestly. Same with aluminium, I'd rather keep it for units and buildings. Right, which city is that? Oh, nice. So let's see, I need to maximize my production, I need to complete that library. So, how many turns would I need to grow this? Nah. This is fine. I should just buy that tile with the ship. Declaration of friendship would ask, yeah, sure. Oh, and I did end up buying this tile with the ship because I wanted to prevent Harun from moving his land units through here. He actually has a road over here, so what this did was break his actual city connection. He probably built a harbor in there by now, but at least I interrupted his road connection with that tile. And obviously I can just build a pasture over there and work it, but aluminium was higher priority. Harbor is almost done, this should give me a decent boost, because that will connect Tikal instantly. Alright, let's grab a camp over here. Oxmal demands salt. I could actually get salt, from Rome. And I probably should. Let's see, I think I'll just pay him 8 gold per turn. Oh, he doesn't want 8 gold per turn. What about 1 oil? There we go. Okay, that's fine. So, Uxmal... Oh yeah, that's this city right here. Nice. I would actually like to work one of these. Let's have a look at Tikal real quick. Can I change this? Well, yes and no. I don't have any other better tiles, honestly. I could work the specialist slot instead. I am actually building a public school in here. Okay, so what I want to do now is work this tile with the farm. Just to make the city grow faster. It's about to get Will of the King Day. So there we go. So far so good. I should get that great scientist in like 2 turns or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I can't see it right now. Come on. Are you guys done yet? Come on, let me see already. Okay, that was a bit awkward. Yeah, whatever you say. I'm sure it will lead to great things in the future. Okay, 3 turns. That will unlock modern era, for sure. Hanoi requests units. Good for them. Oh, nice. 2 cities got Will of the King from Salt. Awesome. Kopan, oh yeah, that's the one here. Almost done with university in there. All decent food tiles are assigned. Alright, so I'll only need 1 more university in Koba. Anyway, I'm going to buy that Great Prophet. I was going to do that. It's a little bit expensive at this stage, but that will also give me influence with Yerevan. So that's kind of useful. I can kick Portugal out if I give... No, that's probably not worth it. Never mind. But being friendly is always useful too. Portugal is plotting against me, okay. Interesting. I thought they are kind of busy with other wars. I think they still are. Oh well, doesn't matter. They won't really attack me like this. Probably not. That's unlikely. And I'll be safe once I get a submarine. At least 1 submarine. 1 submarine with Wolfpack or 2 could probably defend my cities quite easily. Do I really want research agreement with Gandhi? I don't think that's such a great idea. I will get at least 1 more research agreement, but not with Gandhi. He's the technology leader. So that's not such a great idea. I can get another research agreement with Askia once this one triggers. Okay, so as for the Great Prophet, I will convert this city first, then buy a cathedral in here. I can just buy that cathedral instantly, so let's do exactly that. There we go. Actually, I should have bought this Great Prophet a little bit earlier, because the cathedral cost in Chichen Itza will be increased now. But it happens, whatever. Okay, lumber mill here is done. I could use some more farms. I need a farm right here, and I also need a farm right here. Alright, yeah, whatever you say. I guess I could have delayed modern era a bit, but that's slightly counterproductive, honestly. I can still do it. If I really want to. Do I really want to? Probably not. Nah. I'll just enter modern era. I'm getting so much faith per turn that it won't really matter all that much in the end. Come on, are we there yet? They are taking their sweet time. There's the great scientist. So I will pop refrigeration. How many turns would I need to actually get here? And convert that city? I would need 3 turns. I do have open borders with Arabia. I don't know, maybe I should do it. I suppose I'll need steam power one way or the other. Okay, let's do it like this. And I'll just tell the great scientist to wait a little bit longer. But this is not the optimal way to do things, that's for sure. I should have bought that Great Prophet a little bit earlier than this. But I didn't, so... not much point debating that now. University is done, I'll just research, assign the scientists. And change these. This goes here. Alright, 8 turns for the city to grow. That's decent enough, I suppose. I wouldn't mind the Colosseum. Do I have city walls in here? Yes, I do. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Colosseum. Remember that I will lose 4 happiness once I declare war on Harun. So that's not so great. Okay, next. I'll just get steam power with the research agreement. And wait 3 turns before I pop the Great Scientist. Just to buy a cathedral for less faith in Chichen Itza. I need 3 turns to actually get there and convert the city. So come on. Yeah, something keeps plundering the trade routes that Portugal is sending to me. Probably whoever is at war with them. Or barbarians. I think there are some barbarians still, somewhere. Come on. So, once I convert Chichen Itza, I'll send the Great Prophet to convert some city-states. I have a quest in at least 2 city-states that want my religion. So, that's going to be useful. Also, I should prioritize aluminium instead of farm. That's definitely much more useful. Anyway, which city-states want my religion? Budapest and Sofia. That's a militaristic city-state. If I save up enough money, I could kick Harun out of Sofia. Sofia was the city with... which unit? I don't remember. Cataphract, okay. Which technology is that? Oh, horseback riding, that's not so useful then. Oh well, whatever. The one city that I'd love to get is... Hanoi. Because Hanoi is the city-state with Mehal Sefari, which is the Ethiopian unique unit. Which is just awesome for defense. Okay, one more turn. Cargo ship. I'll just send that to Lisbon still. This is still the best trade route. Although I could trade with Delhi. Or I could trade with Gao. But that's going to be... a little bit dangerous to do. Because Harun would be more likely to pillage that. Or maybe not. This goes through here. Oh, Delhi is... No, this is Arabian city, so never mind that. Yeah, this trade route would go straight for this city, so that's not such a great idea. I'm actually a little bit worried, yeah. He will definitely try to pillage my trade routes. At least some of them, from Chichen Itza for sure. Maybe I'll use this cargo ship to boost my production somewhere. I mean, my income is more than fine right now, and I could definitely use more production. I think I'll boost my production in Palenque, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to be much safer to do. Alright. Grab the mine over here. And I need... one more turn, I think? Where's that Great Prophet? I don't actually see him, what? Oh yeah, he's right here. I just need one more turn. And I'll pop the Great Scientist. I will buy the cathedral immediately. And from now on, I'll probably just save my faith for Great Scientists. I will be able to faith by Great Scientists once I finish rationalism. I only need 2 more policies to finish rationalism. Come on, are we there yet? But archaeologist will be done in 6 turns, so that's also nice. Alright, convert. And give me that cathedral. This will also give me more tourism from sacred sites. So there it is, 480. That's 28 tourism, that's not too bad. I don't even have that many great works. Yeah, I only have 5 great works and I have 28 tourism. That's pretty decent. How's my influence? Yeah, I'm not even exotic with most of the AIs. That's pretty bad. This is why ideology might be a little bit problematic. I'm not actually sure which ideology I want to pick. These are my options. Yeah, these are my options right now. So as you can see, ideologies are all over the place. Yeah. I will take ideology pressure regardless of which ideology I pick. And obviously I won't get any early adopter tenants, that's for sure. I should probably pick my ideology based on who I want to be allied with. Because I would be able to stay allied easily with the civilizations that have the same ideology, but the ones with different ideology would end up hating me. If I want to go to war with Harun, there's probably not much point picking autocracy. I might go for order. That's actually a pretty good choice in my situation, I think. That should allow me to stay friendly with Rome and Songhai, and maybe get them to attack some of their neighbors, especially in case of Caesar. And Caesar has a lot of luxuries that I'm going to need from trade. I think I'll go for order, honestly. I need to decide, like right now, because I'm about to pop my Great Scientist. So I can keep up this trade route. Harun won't pillage that one. So let's pop the Great Scientist. We're in modern era, and I got a new spy. Where do I want to send him? Good question, let's have a look at the ranking. So, I'm not that far behind anymore. This is looking a little bit better. I could spy on Attila. That's not a terrible idea, because he's usually plotting against everyone. That would potentially give me a diplomatic boost with some of the other AIs. I don't really want to spy on Rome, because I want to stay friendly with Rome. And they are the technology leaders, so they almost definitely have a spy set to counter espionage in their capital. I already have a spy in Mecca and Lisbon, so that's not an option either. Let's check that one more time. Yeah, I think Attila's court is my best option right now. It should be fairly easy to steal some military technologies from him, and Attila usually focuses on military technologies. Right, let's do that. Off you go to Attila's court. Hopefully I won't need too many turns to actually steal something from there, we'll find out. Next, research. I have to go for plastics, I don't really have a big choice. I'll grab replaceable parts first. Actually, hold on. I need 10 more turns to steal something from Mecca. I could research... I should research both of these, because I know Harun has dynamite, because I saw artillery. I don't think he has plastics. Let's have a look at his capital one more time. Does he have research lab? No, he does not. Okay, what about Lisbon? Does she have a research lab? No. Okay, so I don't think anyone has plastics yet. Maybe India, but I'm not spying on India right now, and maybe Rome, but I'm not spying on Rome either. 10 turns. Well, I will research both of these, because I kind of need artillery if I want to declare war. So these two, and then grab replaceable parts. Just keep going for plastics, I suppose. Alright then. I have 3,357 science. Okay, that's good. And yes, I am building aqueducts in some of my cities, just to make them grow a little bit faster, but I just needed other buildings first. That library is almost done. I'm saving up my money for units, in case you're wondering. That's why I'm not spending my gold on city-states and things like that. And I plan to buy the university in Koba, because I can't afford waiting for that. So I'm going to need 890 gold for that, I think. Also, I'm going to use this guy for a culture boost. That will actually unlock the next policy in rationalism. So there we go. And now I have to pick my ideology. Embargo on Attila. I don't really want Buddhism as the world religion. Right, so I need to pick my ideology. I think freedom, I think order is my best bet, honestly. It has some decent happiness tenets. It would also allow me to potentially boost my production a bit, if I choose to do that. I won't be going for autocracy, because Harun will be one of my targets. So I want to use this to get allies in this game. I think order is really the best bet. Because again, I will get some nice benefits that will help me in my specific situation. I shouldn't get too much pressure, and I'll be able to stay allied with Rome, which has a lot of luxuries for trade, and Askia, who I can keep getting research agreements with. Speaking of which, let's sign the next research agreement already. He doesn't have enough money. Okay, I'll just give him some. Or I'll wait one turn. Do I want to wait one turn? I suppose I can. Do I have declaration of friendship with Caesar? Okay, he declined. I think I'll just buy whales from him. Or I can wait until I actually need them. So, I'm going to decide my ideology in the next part. This one is done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.